You saw the thumbnail. Yes, 14 ounces of gold was found in a cabinet. Well, a couple cabinets. I'm going to explain to you what happened. We did not actually buy these. We gave some education on the gold, but I'm going to explain of what happened. Don't forget about the PIMEX giveaway. You got a couple days left to enter. You must be subscribed. Trying to get to 7,000 subscribers, my friends. If you're not yet subscribed, it's a good time to subscribe right now. Right now, so you have a chance to win over 14 ounces of silver. Give me that thumbs up. That helps to get these information out to more and more people. This wakes up more and more people. Thank you for your support. I appreciate all of you. Let's get into the video right now. 14 ounces of silver, not silver, gold found in the cabinet. Kitchen cabinets to be precise. Contractor came over to this customer's house, starting to rip open the cabinets open, getting new cabinets. On the underneath cabinets where you put your pots and pans, maybe your pantry items in the kitchen, around the kitchen sink, around the kitchen stove, yada, yada, yada. That's where this gold was found. They were stapled above the cabinet. Like where the drawers are, they were stapled below that. In between the drawers. That's where the gold was found. Contractor tossed it, saw something shiny. He went over and looked, and he started digging through the pile, and he found another ounce. He started ripping out more cabinets. He found more of them. Husband was not home. Wife was home. Husband was at work. He started giving her one piece at a time. He says, this woman had no clue of what she had. Husband comes rushing home. He had no clue of what they had. They knew about silver and gold, but they didn't know the value of it. Luckily, the contractor was honest and told him, look, gold's at this price right now. You know, cash it if you, he said, go to a coin shop and go cash it in, go do what you need to do with it. He says, after I leave here, because I got to leave early today. The wife came in. First, the wife came in. And so we told her what was happening. Husband came in shortly afterwards. Contractor left. Contractor came back. He says, do you want me to do anything else for you if you sold your gold, or you know what, just whatever the case may be? No, we're not sold the gold. We just want the cabins fixed for, replace the cabins for now. We're not selling yet. People have no clue of what they have. They didn't even know they even had it. It looks like they said, we've had this house for a while. We bought this house. These were gold eagles. 1986, 1987, 1988. They were the early ones, my friends. Worth a little bit more, not much more. We made a fair offer, so you know we can pay up for these a little bit. Not going to disclose the buyback price. But anyways, this was over $44,000 worth of gold. Think about that. They didn't even know they had. The husband says, well, we got to try to contact the owner of the house. And the wife's like, yeah, right. You know, they were kind of debating on that. You know, says, well, how long did you own the house for? Oh, 7 years, 8 years? We're going on 8? Well, it's a little late to the game, in my opinion, right? They don't know what to do. They're holding on to it. You know, he says, I'm going to put these in my safe. He says, I'm going to put these in my boom stick safe. He didn't quite say it that way, but I got to clean up the language for the platform. I hope you understand on that. Look, these have been occurring more and more. People find hidden gold. People find hidden silver. Hidden platinum. Not seeing any platinum yet. Gold and silver, we've seen it. If anybody's out there watching this, does not know about silver and gold, do your due diligence. Don't just take it to one coin shop. And this is what we told these folks. Prices around. Don't just take our word for it. price us around. Call up channel. I even told them to call up PIMEX. I said call around. Call these other coin shops around. I gave them the numbers. I don't know if they're going to do it or not. I said price them online. See what they sell for online. You know, what they sell, what you buy them for and what you sell them for, yes, it's two different things. But in the meantime, price people around when they make you an offer. Especially if you don't need to sell. See, this is a great story because these people didn't need to sell. They know they got cash if they need cash. So you start talking to these folks, and it seemed like she was more on board than the husband was. The husband understood. Don't get me wrong. The husband understood the value of silver and gold after you start talking with them. And you start showing the charts. I'm like, look, where we are right now with the dollar, where silver and gold are right now, you start talking about inflation. I even brought up the Dollar Tree raising prices. Once again, it may not be a lot, but it's still inflation. We got to keep stacking. We got to keep education. Thank God the contractor for this story was honest. Didn't just pocket the gold. I mean, they were hard stapled. According to him, not the contractor, but the guy who owns the house with the races, they were like contractor staples. When they were in sleeves, these coins were beautiful. They were not hardly touched by human hands. They were in plastic sleeves. They're stapled to the countertop. Good hiding place. If you remember where you put it, though. That is... You got to remember where you put your stuff, though. You got to let somebody know. You know, I don't know if these other people who put the gold there remembered it. Maybe there was a death in the family and nobody left any notes. This is so important. If you're hiding silver, gold, platinum somewhere, make sure you leave a note for somebody before the house is sold. If it's buried in your backyard, if it's in a safe buried in the floor that looks like there's no safe there, it's covered up, make sure you let somebody know. You know, you don't want to sell, you don't want to turn around and sell somebody's house was passed on and you got precious metals in the house you don't even know about. Things have happened, my friends. I understand some people don't want to let people know. Put it in your will. Do whatever. Let somebody, leave a note somewhere. In the safe, wherever. Let them know where it's at. Before people make a mistake and lose thousands and thousands of dollars. Speaking about thousands and thousands of dollars, these people did okay. Yeah, they might be able to track the owner down, but it's a little, to me, it's a little too late. 8 years, it's a run trying to find the previous owners at this point. And who knows even if it was the previous owners or not. You got to keep that in mind too. You know, I said, my question was, you said, you know how I said, you think the cabins were original cabins to the house? They said, we don't know. Could be, may not be, we don't know. So, I mean, the house is 40 years old. You know, so it could be swatched. I said, you know how many people that lived in the house? They said, well, we know there's at least two previous owners with the house. Could have been the previous owner on top of that. Could have been. Who knows? That's the point of it all. Who really knows? How can you prove it? Be careful when you hide stuff like that. Just be careful when you hide silver, gold, and platinum. Just be aware of that. I think it's a great story. I think it's a good teaching lesson for some of us to have some backup plans. When you leave precious metals behind like that, and, you know, as we get older, we forget where we place things. We forget about it. Out of sight, out of mind. Don't do that to yourselves. Don't do that to yourselves. Make a mental note somewhere. And it's hard. And it's very, very hard to keep paperwork. I understand that. Put it in a filing cabinet if you have to. Make a hard copy if you have to. Just do something so you remember not to lose your precious metals. PIMEX has a wide range of deals this week, my friends. I just got off the phone with Michael at PIMEX. They still got the Washington silver quarters going on. 3-roll deal. You're going to get 3 rolls as of this afternoon at 3:40 p.m. The silver quarters was $263.70 per roll. Keep in mind, these prices do change with the market conditions, with the silver price conditions with the market. This is a heck of a deal, $263. I asked Michael, I said, can you run the quarter special deal until the end of next week? He said, let me look. So yeah, I'll run that deal. So silver quarters are going to be on from now and to the end of next week, my friends. I got PIMEX to keep this deal going for you all. Trying to let everybody in on this deal. Right now, they still have the Mercury Dime deal, $30 face or more. That will go away this end of this week. They also have the Roosevelt Silver Diamonds, 5 rolls or more deal. That deal will go away at the end of the week. They have the Morgan Peace Dollar deals. That goes away July 4th. They ran that for a while. We extended the quarter deal for you. So if you want the Mercury Dimes right now, if you want the Roosevelt Silver Dimes, if you want the Peace or Morgan Dollars, grab them now. You still got time to get the Washington Silver quarters until next week. Whatever you folks would like. We're trying to run as many specials as we can for you. PIMEX is coming through big right now. All part of Stop the Melt campaign. Put that in the comment section below. Thank you for your support with Stop the Melt. We got to get that word out. Don't forget, give me that thumbs up. That really does help. These are not deals, but these are offerings. If anybody's interested, them Englehart Prospector Vintage Rounds, 20 to 99 count. As of recording of this video, they're $39.84 each. These are vintage. They don't get them in too often. They got a handful left. Pick them up if you are interested in the Englehart rounds. They're underneath silver rounds. One more thing. 5-ounce Sunshine Mint Bars. These are going to be available for you at PIMEX.com. They're not running a special on these right now. I just got one here to show you. This is the same exact silver style they have in stock right now. They are underneath assorted bars. As of recording the video, it's $193.78 each. Yeah, 5 ounces. 5 ounces of silver underneath assorted bars. They got all kinds of different 5-ounce bars as well. They got 10-ounce silver bars. They got 100-ounce silver bars. Michael even told me Platinum is starting to pick up some steam with them at PIMEX. You want some good Platinum? Check out the Platinum Eagles, my friends. They got Platinum bars. They're a little bit more for the Eagles. Yes, I get it. I think it's worth every penny for the Platinum Eagle over the Platinum bar anyways. Just my opinion. Look, you got options. You got questions? Call. Yeah, I was going to say call me, but you don't have my phone number. Email me. My email is always in the description of every single video. Call Michael. Call Brian up at PIMEX. If you folks have got questions, I promise they will be nice. They're the nicest guys around. Let them know that crazy coin shop Chris sent you. We're trying to bring you the deals. They're trying to get you the best deals possible. Take advantage if you possibly can. Stop them out. Keep stacking as you can stack. We understand these deals aren't for everybody. We understand some people can only afford 2 quarters at a time, 5 quarters at a time, 10 silver dimes at a time. That's how I can stack too. Alright? People can stack different means. Sometimes I can afford a whole roll of silver quarters at a time. Yeah, it comes and goes. We get it. We get about the finances. We get everything's going up in price. But we got to get out of this. The monopoly money of America. The monopoly money of America is going away, my friends. It is eroding away in value. You want monopoly money, or do you want real money like silver, gold, and platinum? It's your choice. Take monopoly money or get real money. I will take real money. Mostly I own silver, right? Mostly. Yeah, I own some gold backs. Alright? Here they are. You know, I don't stack a lot of these. I'm going to use these in trade when the time comes. Mostly, you folks know I stack silver. I don't have any gold coins. Probably will never own any gold coins based on the fact, I said it before, I'll say it again, I don't spend a lot. My bills are not a lot. So when I do purchase metals like you spend on your bills. Yes, it's nice to own some gold. Don't get me wrong. But you gotta go with your lifestyle. Because when the crap hits the fan, it'd be very hard to break a 1 ounce gold for a gallon of milk, a loaf of bread, maybe a few gallons of gas for your lawnmower or your tractor. And I'm not saying these places are going to take precious metals, but when it comes more to light, I think more and more people will take precious metals. Laws are coming into effect in these states. Look, you don't need a law to take precious metals. It's going to come to the barter and trade. When people don't want these anymore, and you got to pile them, what are you going to do with them? Even if it gets cold up north, and they're really worthless, they don't keep you warm for very long for fuel. You can burn them, but they ain't going to keep you very warm for long. Unless you have a ton of them, you can keep throwing them in the fireplace. That day is coming, my friends. Look at other countries has lost fiat. Alright, look at Venice Wheeler. They were flaking off gold to get the haircut, get their food. Flaking off, they had little gold scales. Just because it has not happened here yet, it don't mean it can't. It's not trying to scare you. All fiat currency goes to fiat heaven. Dollars is taking a little bit longer. You folks have any questions for me, you know where to reach me in my email. Email me away. I try to get back to you as quick as I can. I thank you for watching. Thank you, PIMEX, for the sponsorship. Thank you to the viewer, because it's not possible without you. Thumbs up one more time. I'll beg it for that one more time. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to enter the PIMEX giveaway. The link will be below in the comment section below. Thanks again for your time. Keep stacking, my friends. Keep stacking, because it's going to be gone eventually. Your 90% silver will be gone eventually. Coin Shop Chris is out.